What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Mike Fury, and I make informative videos just like this one. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And if you've been here for a while, number one, thank you guys very much. All of the videos are doing really great, and you guys seem to be very, I guess, happy would be the best word with the content that I'm making and just the way that I'm explaining everything's. Granted, I have done this a lot of times in my life. Not the guide part, just playing Fallout New Vegas in general. And I already got over like, what, 40 hours into it just this week alone, and just for content purposes. So essentially, enough of that. Welcome to the Fallout New Vegas guide for 2024. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do chopper, and if it is do chopper, that just sounds crazy. Pause. What am I doing? Essentially, I'm going to show you guys how to get the legendary cleaver known as chopper, or the unique cleaver known as chopper. Now, I tell every single beginner's playthrough, or every single person who's gonna basically on their first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas or any type of Fallout game, you're gonna want to have one on each type of combat. One close range, one long range. Now for melee users, this is going to be really good because it's essentially not extremely hard to get. So let's go to the map, shall we? It is in a location known as Wolfhorn Ranch. Now, if we are starting off in Goodsprings, we're going to head to Goodsprings Source, which is where you do the healing powder. Then you're going to head down north, which I've made plenty of videos on Prime already, so you guys should know exactly where Prime is. If you're not, go back into the playlist and look it up. Prime is essentially south from the Goodsprings Source, and then you're gonna head south again towards the Nipton Road rest stop, and another Nipton Road pit stop, and then there's Nipton. So if you went down south and reached the Mojave Outpost, cool outpost, not necessary, you don't have to go that far. You're gonna want to head all the way down south to Nipton Road stop, then you're gonna take a left. So in other words, if I'm heading down south, which would be south this way, from where I was coming down here, it would be on my left-hand side. So you're gonna head south, hit Nipton. I haven't gone to Nipton. There's Nipton is very essential to the story because it's essentially your first introduction to one of the main factions. It is legit, even if you did kind of watch the trailer. But point is, from Nipton, keep on heading south, you'll eventually reach Wolfhorn Ranch. It looks like a ranch. It has a watering point right here. It has a bunch of these little ramps going down. It looks like a barn. There's this little hut right here, basically for scouting purposes. Another ramp. There's this windmill, so if you're looking at it far away, more or less you can catch it from the windmill standpoint. And if you keep on going over here, there's an unmarked grave right over here with some caps right here. If I'm not mistaken, I did drop something here. Yeah, okay. Where's that coming from? By the way, if you guys don't have Eddie yet, these are probably NCR people. Oh no, these are raiders. Can I reach her from here though? Your boy's nice. Your boy's just nice. I do this for free. So essentially, campfire over here if you want to go ahead and craft something. Burial mound right here. And I'm going to essentially show you guys how to get it. It's super simple. Once you've got the location, it is one of the easier legendaries to grab because there's no hostile environment around. There's a couple of things to loot. You could go ahead and there's this little varmint rifle right here. There's essentially two boxes. You're done doing that. Chopper is right here. Now, let me go ahead and focus in so you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. It's a pretty sweet looking weapon, and it is a cleaver, and it can be fixed up with any cleaver. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take it for a test drive for you guys. Oh, I can't speak today. I'm all on it. Chopper's right here. That's how it looks like in the hand. And I'm gonna take it to an area that I know has at least a couple enemies. High limb damage, and its backslash is the signature move on the weapon as well. gonna do backslash a couple of times. Just high limb damage. And blood run. So, there you guys have it, more or less. Chopper is an extremely useful weapon, at least early on in the early game. Yeah, as redundant as that sounds. It's super useful. Well, mainly because usually, that's why. You saw how fast his health went? If you chop off a limb, the game basically understands the logic of the wasteland. They're kind of dead, so it's an auto kill if you chop off a limb. So you really don't have to focus in on anybody's main particular body part and in anybody's main health. You just gotta attack a limb to a certain degree until they eventually just collapse in front of you. So essentially, there you guys have it. That is Chopper for you guys. It is a little different from normal cleavers, and for essentially if you're rocking a melee weapons build, this is going to be pretty cool for early game. Later on it just drops off, mainly because you just find just tougher weapons, but for early game it's more than serviceable. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please thank you for all the support. Number one, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for essentially subscribing to the channel. I'm getting a lot of views, a lot of people enjoying the content. I am happy. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. I know this game like the back of my hand. What is that now I'm playing? But essentially, guys, let me know if you guys need anything at all. The next probably 5 or 6 videos are going to be weapon guides as well. I'm also going to be showing you guys how the top 10 best tips for beginners. I'm also going to be doing another top 10 pro tips. Later on we'll do modding. Later on we'll do hardcore, all of that stuff. Let me know down in the comment section below anything else that you guys need. But check out the links down in the description below. If you want to buy this game, if this is your first video watching from me, if you want to buy it, Humble link is down in the description below. Amazon link is there too. Patreon, $1 a day keeps the landlord away. I'm your host, Mike Fury. It's been a complete pleasure. Until next time, Mike, off.